Hello all, welcome back again. Today, using the normal voice again, and we're going to go through movies that the MCU should have made in the Multiverse Saga leading up to Avengers Doomsday. So, let's get started. And the first movie would be a nice event movie to round out Phase 4 and finish it off, which would be a combination of Captain America Brave New World movie, the Secret Invasion series and the Marvels, to combine them and replace into one big movie where we have Sam Wilson's Captain America leading the Avengers, consisting of War Machine, Valkyrie, She-Hulk, Ant-Man, Shang-Chi, the new Falcon and Captain Marvel. They would battle the Skrulls, who attempt to infiltrate the US government via Secret Invasion style, and President Ross would be the president. And what I would do is make the title Secret Invasion star the Mighty Avengers, similar to Thunderbolts star the New Avengers, sort of a bit of synergy if you would, and to set up their tension and conflict later on in Avengers Doomsday. So yeah, Secret Invasion star Mighty Avengers, good stuff. Next, we'd have an Incredible Hulk sequel called World War Hulk, and it'd be an adaptation of both the awesome World War Hulk and World War Hulk's comics, but multiversal based. We'd have Bruce Banner's Hulk teaming up with She-Hulk and his son Scar, who's much improved because his design sucked, and the battled invasion of hulked out heroes who have come on a lifeboat from a dying world in the multiverse, led by Maestro, who is a Bruce Banner Hulk variant played by either Eric Banner or Edward Norton, as they were Hulks in the past. President Ross would become the Red Hulk, and he would battle the Hulk and then decide to work with him for the greater good. Abomination would join the team too, and then the Hulk and his Hulk heroes would battle the evil hulked out hero army at Washington. In the climax, the leader would be revealed to have brought the life raft himself for revenge. Maestro and the leader and the hulked out heroes are defeated and or killed, and yeah, we have an epic story there. And in the end, the Hulk would retire to be a professor, setting up the events of Spider-Man Brand New Day. More good stuff. And then we'd have a collaboration between Marvel Studios and Sony and have The Amazing Spider-Man 3 to capitalise on Spider-Man No Way Home success, starring Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, where he meets an Emma Stone variant of Gwen Stacy, known as Spider-Gwen. They would both battle the Sinister Six, led by Dane DeHaan's Green Goblin, improving him and setting up potential Sony spin-offs in the future that hopefully they'd do well. We'd also have characters like Aunt May in there, maybe introduce a Mary Jane to make things interesting, and conclude the mystery about Peter Parker's parents, who were Oscorp employees, if I remember. And yeah, they would defeat the villains and live happily ever after, giving Andrew Garfield Spider-Man the trilogy end he deserves. Then next, another collaboration between Sony and the MCU, and do a Raimi Spider-Man 4 movie. We all want it. You could have Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire and other cast members back, and then go nuts on an older Spider-Man who's maybe in his 40s, and like the recent awesome Ultimate Spider-Man comic, have him have two kids with Mary Jane, and maybe even a bit of a passing of the torch type movie. Maybe make both his kids Spider-Boy, Spider-Girl, just go nuts. Have some villains that we haven't seen before on film, have that signature Raimi style, and you get a guaranteed money maker. That way we capitalise more off the Spider-Man No Way Home success, and also this and the previous movie can replace those mostly bad Sony spin-offs. And our final movie and collaboration between the MCU and Sony is a Venom film called Venom: Along Came a Spider. And that way you could have an alternate better Venom 3 that crosses over with a Spider-Man properly, whether Tom Holland or hell, even Andrew Garfield probably suit better. Venom and Spider-Man would battle, then agree to work together to battle Null and his symbiote invasion. Like the hulked out heroes, we'd have symbiote multiverse based heroes, you know, like a symbiote Captain America, symbiote Wolverine, symbiote Fantastic Four, etc. Then you would have this final battle. Spider-Man and Venom would be victorious over Null and his army of symbiotes. Hell, even throw in Toxin there, he was set up in the last movie. Ooh, even go nuts and have Carnage as one of Null's minions, bring him back from the dead, and his fight Spider-Man. And then, in the end, the Venom symbiote would sacrifice himself, allowing Eddie Brock to have his happily ever after, return to San Francisco, and maybe get back with Anne, his ex, from the previous two movies to make the whole thing full circle, and Eddie to be a better person, and there you got a much better trilogy ender, and every lacking Sony spin-off from before is gone, replaced by these last 3 movies. That would pretty much be it, but there's one more honourable mention I'd like to include, but depends on how things go in Avengers Secret Wars, and that's a Young Avengers project, whether it's a Disney Plus miniseries, special or movie, because the rumour is the Young Avengers will maybe be a resistance in Secret Wars to Doctor Doom, because he's going to win in Avengers Doomsday, we all know it, and maybe that'll be their sort of Young Avengers moment, but I think a film, special or series would have been nice as well. So as you can see, the majority of these movies are team-up movies and or spinning out of the Spider-Man No Way Home movie, and I think these are the movies fans like myself would want to see the most and would be the biggest box office draws overall, rather than single movies about obscure characters. And thank you for tuning in once again. Please leave your thoughts on what movies you would like to be made in the Multiverse Saga below, and also what do you reckon me doing my actual voice in these videos rather than AI voice. Let me know your honest thoughts and I'll see where I go going forward. Thank you.